Coach, looking at this game against the Chicago Wolves, obviously tough to come in here after a hard game last night. First, I guess we'll get your thoughts on last night's game, and we'll move on to the Wolves. How did you see that one play out for your team?
Well, I thought it was a game where we stuck with it. You know, you talk about staying in the fight. You talk about playing 60 minutes. We ended up playing 65 minutes, and I think there were stretches in that game we'd like to improve on. But what was nice was that the guys in the bench stayed with it, and we came up with some big goals and at some timely parts of the game. And it's real nice to get a win. We were on a bit of a slide there, and the atmosphere is real good after the game, and we're hoping to take that into tonight.
Yeah, that Rockford team, is that kind of a group that you're almost inevitably going to have some of those moments where you're a little bit back on the heels just with the speed that they bring?
Yeah, they like to play a little bit of run and gun. I mean, obviously, their floors have lots of speed and they fly the zone. So I think it's managing the puck is key against teams like that. But, we did a good job. Eric did a great job in net there in the early part of the game, making some big saves. And, from there we capitalized on some chances in front and had a couple big performances from some real solid guys.
It's kind of been a theme of late, but your defense group missing a few key guys who log a lot of minutes. What can you say about the job that they did last night?
Yeah, no, I thought they did a really good job. Obviously, Schilling and other guys aren't in our lineup, but I thought that both Baudouin and Shaw did a good job coming in, and then Kovacevic and Leon, first-year players, getting more and more ice time, more and more experience. That's always a good thing, and they were supported by Oligny and Noje, who are good, solid veterans that keep things calm back there. So, it was good. We were happy with their effort and have no doubt about their ability.
J.C. Lapon scores twice in regulation, adds the shootout winner. What's it mean when a veteran leader like that kind of puts the team on his back and comes up big like that?
Well, I think you hit the nail on the head in terms of leadership. We had some moments early in that game where we weren't playing well, and it was actually what he was doing on the bench, not on the ice, that really helped our team. He wanted the group to stay with it, not stray from the system, and he led the way in terms of his energy, his physicality, and he got rewarded with goals last night. But what JC does on the ice isn't always on the stat sheet. He gives everything he has, and he helps his line mates by creating time and space because he's such a good forechecker, and goes to the net, and he's got a good pair of hands as well.
It's kind of a unique situation coming up. You've got 3 straight games against the same team in the Chicago Wolves. Obviously plenty of playoff implications. How important is this stretch going to be for your club?
Well, I think any games against the Central Division are crucial, especially with less than 30 games now. But we're going to try to take it one day at a time, one game at a time. We're happy with the 2 points we got last night. Those are big points, and from there we're going to try to worry about tonight. But it's going to be interesting. 3 games in a row on the same team. I think it's the only time it's going to happen this year. So I'm sure there'll be no love lost by the end of this set.
What does the Chicago Wolves present in way of a challenge?
I think they're big. They're heavy. They got solid goaltending. Both goalies are really good. They got some real strong veterans in their lineup. So their depth is good, but we're more focused on ourselves tonight, and we'll see where that takes us.